Good day everyone, my name is Wright A. Castillo who took up Master of Arts in Education, major in Guidance Counseling at Mindoro State University. Today I'm going to present to you my research entitled Proposed Development Program for Guidance Designates in the Selected Public Secondary Schools of Oriental Mindoro. Here's the order of my research presentation. Number 1 is the presentation. For the abstract of my study, here it is. Guidance designates are teachers who take the role of the guidance counselors because of the professional guidance counselors in the Department of Education lacking. Since they are the respondents of the study, the researcher tried to propose a development program based from the results of the profile and challenges they encountered in the selected public secondary schools in Oriental Mindoro. The study assessed the profile of the respondents. So here are the keywords of my study. As a way of introduction, here the researcher sought an investigation to the profile and challenges encountered by the guidance designates in the selected public secondary schools of Oriental Mindoro and proposed a development program. This program will serve as the main output of the study, which aims to help the guidance designates become more competent in the delivery of guidance services in their current designation. So, of course, the objective of this study is to propose a development program for the guidance designates. The researchers sought to answer in this research is the profile of the guidance designates, the extent of challenges encountered by the guidance designates, and the significant relationship between the two, and based on the results, what development program may be proposed. For my theoretical and conceptual framework, the researcher used the following theories. Here's my conceptual framework. For my research methodology, this is how the researcher conducted the study. Number 1 is the research design. The researcher used the descriptive correlational method of research. For the research setting, the respondents of the study are the guidance designates in the selected secondary schools, specifically in the municipality of Bansud, Bungabong, Rojas, Mansalay, Bulalakaw, Oriental Mindoro, who are professional teachers and have been appointed to take the role of the guidance counselors. For the participants and samplings, the participants have a total number of 26 and they were selected by using the sampling method, particularly the cluster sampling. For the distribution of the respondents, for the research instrument, the researcher made questionnaire composed of 2 parts, such as the profile and challenges was used as the main instrument of the study through a 4-point scale to survey the profile and challenges encountered of the respondents. To test the reliability, the researcher used the convex coefficient alpha method. Also, the researcher considered the ethical consideration. For the data gathering procedure, this is how the researcher conducted the study. For the results and discussion, here they are. For the statement of the problem number 1, the profile, the educational attainment, here's the result. So this generally shows us that most of them are a master's degree holder. Most of the bachelor's degree holder were graduates of psychology. Indeed, the educational attainment was also somehow considered in their designations. For the years in the guidance and counseling practice, so this table generally shows us that most of them have been appointed to be guidance designate for a quite long time already. For the trainings and seminars they attended, so generally, the result indicates that there are a lot of seminar attendings they have attended at least for the past 5 years, especially to those who have been designates longer. For the topics of the trainings or the seminar, so the result shows that the most common attended topics of their trainings and seminars is all about Child Protection Act. So membership in professional organization, so the table generally implies that most of them are not members of any professional organization related to guidance and counseling. For the statement of the problem number 2, the challenges encountered, the time management, as you can see, the extent of the level of the challenges encountered by the guidance designates. So here, the result generally implies that the respondents have a very high extent challenge encountered in terms of time management. For the handling multiple tasks, the table generally implies that the respondents have a very high extent challenge encountered in terms of handling multiple tasks. And for the facilities, it can be generally implied that the respondents have a high extent challenge encountered in terms of facilities. For the administrative support, the result reads that the respondents have a high extent challenge encountered in terms of administrative support. And for the relationship of profile and the challenges encountered by the respondents, only one had a significant relationship, and this is between the number of years in the guidance and counseling practice and the challenges encountered in terms of time management, as indicated in their computed R value of 0.44, because it exceeded the critical R value of 0.388 using 24 degrees of freedom at 5% level of significance. Therefore, the null hypothesis is rejected for this. And for the statement of the problem number for the proposed development program, the guidance counselor for the rationale, based on the findings of the study, the proposed development program is hereby presented. Now, for the conclusion, for the profile of the guidance designates is not suitable or competent enough to effectively perform the role of the guidance counselor. For the challenges, the result of the challenges encountered by the respondents show that they lack skill in time management, handling multiple tasks, and that they do not receive enough facility and administrative support. For the relationship of the years spent in guidance and counseling service and the time management indicated that the respondents tend to struggle more in the guidance services due to the increasing number of responsibilities as time passes. And for the proposed program, the findings of the study proved to be useful in the formation of a proposed development program for improving the competence of the guidance designates in the delivery of guidance services. And here are the recommendations. Number 1, support to pursue graduate school training which specialize in guidance and counseling must be extended by school heads or administrators to guidance designates, especially those who have already been assigned therein for years. Also, more opportunities to attend trainings and guidance and counseling related seminars must be presented. In addition, the enlistment of guidance designates to any professional organization related to guidance and counseling is encouraged for the referral of the students and consultations. Number 2, the support of the school head is vital to the success of the guidance designates. A clear and bounded job description for the guidance designates may be helpful to establish priorities and avoiding compromise in the handling of multiple tasks. Also, a fully functional and independent guidance office may be pursued by the school heads, having facilities such as testing room, counseling room, conference room for guidance activities, and those that promote a tranquil atmosphere can be a standard. Number 3, further researchers may conduct similar studies considering other profiles such as age, gender, ethnicity, religious affiliation, marital status, income, personality, skills, and interests. Other aspects of challenges encountered may be also studied in the future, such as income, administering testing materials, stress, mental health, and behavioral issues of the students. And lastly, the school or the school's division office, the SDO, may adopt the proposed development program for the guidance designates to boost their confidence and strengthen their competence in the delivery of the guidance services. So here is the proposed development program. As you can see, it is divided in several areas of concern: strategies, activities, and of course the objectives, the persons responsible, the success indicators. For the references used by the researcher, here are the books, journals, webpage, and other references. Thank you very much for listening. Again, I am Wright A. Castillo, Master of Arts in Education, major in Guidance and Counseling of Mindoro State University. The Lord bless us all.